On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, Lacrosse, an art teacher, and March Madness. All this and more coming up next.
Visualize it. I'll give it something to do.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Caitlin Jacobson. Did you know that there's a professional artist here at Nequa? Maddie takes a look into an amazing art teacher.
Mr. Jones has been teaching art for 17 years, but teaching was not his original plan for the future.
After college, I got into business, got into distribution sales, and for about a little bit over 14 years. And then I decided wanted to make a change with my profession. So I went back in and got certified to teach art. Had to kind of make a decision whether I was going to teach business or teach art, and decided to go the visual art route.
Mr. Jones grew up in an artistic family. His father was an artist and taught him how to work with clay at a young age, which helped him with his sculptures now.
My high school, where I came up with, we didn't have like an art department per se. But I did do just a lot of natural, just drawing with a sketchbook at home.
Mr. Jones draws inspiration from nature and incorporates different themes into his pieces for commission work and shows.
When I make art myself as an artist, it really keeps me in touch with what it is to be human. Kind of really goes after the core of, I think we're physiologically wired to kind of make things, to create, either, through thoughts and ideas, communicate those thoughts and ideas via different mediums and different processes.
Mr. Jones is a few years away from retiring and plans to become a full-time artist. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Maddie Rambasoon.
Last week, there was a fundraiser to support a good cause. Dylan and Mandy recapped the event.
The Ross K. McNeil Foundation is an organization that helps kids with pediatric brain cancer and tries to find ways to solve this problem.
It started 3 years ago in 2010, months after Ross Jr. died of brain cancer, with the goal of trying to find a cure for pediatric brain cancer by 2020. That's the year that Ross would have turned 21.
Although this organization is new, there are many professional athletes that help out and contribute to the foundation.
Well, a lot of people give financially, they give their time, they give their effort, they give their dedication to a foundation. Myself, I'm giving my time and words of encouragement. I've had some people affected by pediatric brain cancer, and so I feel it's my duty to just come out and give some words of encouragement to a lot of the high schoolers who are playing football, because as Mr. Kish told the high schoolers, that our sport is under attack. So I'm just telling everybody to respect the game and to respect their time, because high school football is so fun.
If you're interested and want to donate, go to www.r33m.com and click donate. PayPal is necessary. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Mandy Banier, I'm Dylan Yates.
As many teams are beginning their spring seasons, Peyton and Avery look into how the boys and girls lacrosse teams plan to accomplish their goals.
Like every other sport here at Nequa, lacrosse is now part of the DVC. The players' hard work during their off-season will pay off during their upcoming games.
We do a lot of things to prepare for our season. Our coach, we have a new coach this year actually, and he assigned preseason workouts, so we had to plan what to do week by week. And then some girls did the Sunday League at Players, which is just one game a week. And then some of us did CrossFit, and then other girls who are more competitive, they play the club off-season year-round.
Well, we've had winter training in the off-season, as well as practice at Benedictine. Conditioning we do a lot of. And we're starting this new thing called toughness. It's basically to, toughen us up for games when there's a tough situation on the line and we have to make a good play, I guess.
With both teams practicing 5 to 6 days a week, they are working on developing skills to reach a higher level of play.
We're mainly focusing on having a winning season this year. Last year we didn't place as high as we wanted to in the state. We placed at 33. So this year we have a goal of placing in the top 20 by the end of our season.
Our goal as a team pretty much every year is to win conference. But this year I'd like to see how far we get in the state series for the state title. So
Our biggest competitors would have to be Naperville North and St. Charles. St. Francis is also one of our biggest competitors. Even though we beat them last year, they still ranked higher than us in the state, so we really want to beat them in rankings.
To say Waubonsie Valley, because they've always been our rivals in every sport, and that's how it is for lacrosse too. So when we play them pretty soon, that'll be a good game.
Make sure to come out and support both the girls and boys lacrosse teams in the week to come. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Peyton Domschke, I'm Avery Champion.
It's March and the madness is in full swing. Doug takes a dunk into this national pastime.
As the girls' varsity water polo team starts their season, it brings new leadership to the team. This year's captain has new goals for the team to achieve throughout the season.
So being the captain, some of my goals for this season for our team is basically just to work together as a team more and really have that good team engagement. And obviously every team's goal is to make it as far as we can in sectionals, which is always our goal.
With a loss in sectionals last year, the Wildcats set their goal to upset the top team in the DVC this year in the sectional tournament.
This season, we'd like to be a contender in the sectional championship at the end of the season. Last year, it's looking like Naperville Central is the team to beat. We lost against them in the beginning of the season, and mid-season we beat them. So I think it could be a really exciting game if we make it to the sectional championship.
With a new team of girls comes new opportunities for the team to excel at this year.
The new opportunities with this team is that we have a lot of girls that can be a threat on offense that other teams aren't aware of and haven't seen yet. A lot of girls were brought up from JV and are doing really well this year. So I think that can have an element of surprise.
Come out and support the girls as they compete in the Naperville North tourney this weekend. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Kyle Daly, I'm Eden Kosova.
It's that time of the year again, Wildcats, and whether you're the president or just your average Joe, you've definitely heard of March Madness.
I just love how any team can win. So, even my Florida Gulf Coast Eagles can pull out a win this year. Even though they're a 16 seed, it's never been done before. But that's why it's madness.
March Madness's tendency of unexpected upsets have made it one of the most loved and hated sporting events in America.
Oh yeah, got Florida Gulf Coast going all the way. The ESPN experts, they got it all wrong this year. I feel like there's going to be a lot more upsets than they suspect. I got Ayana in the Final Four. Watch out for them. Even Green Bay. Green Bay could pull out a Sweet 16 upset.
Because some games are too close to call, many bracketologists have tricks up their sleeves to help them choose the victor.
When I'm picking those 50-50 games, the 8-9 seeds, sometimes I'll just go outside and I'll shoot a free throw. And if the first one goes in, it's the 8 seed. The second one goes in, it's a 9 seed. And, my arm doesn't lie.
Anyone and everyone can make a bracket, no matter what your experience is with college basketball.
Just go with your heart, think what would Austin do?
Good luck with your brackets, Wildcats. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Doug McKissick.
The girls' varsity water polo team is back for another great season. Kyle and Eden hit the deck. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.